Hi Libra, welcome to TAROTPOSH. I'll be doing your reading for March 25th to the end of March 2021. Thank you for coming back, and I hope this video finds you well. As you can see, my atmosphere has changed a little bit because I pulled my back out a few days ago, so I'm going to be standing up doing these readings. So you may see me look down to make sure you can see the cards. And I'll be looking up at you, but I really want the concentration to be on the cards and these lovely decorations. So anyway, let's get to it. I'm going to be doing the reading with, I'm going to use the Radiant Light Spirit Tarot deck for you. I'm getting used to this angle, so I apologize. So Easter's not here yet, but it's on its way. So for those of you that celebrate Easter or whatever you celebrate, I wish you a fabulous day. I probably will be doing readings again for that time period. So I'm going to say, in the light, of the light, through the light, thank you for the gifts of insight. I pledge never to take them in vain. And this is for Libra, for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for March 25th through the end of March 2021. So anything you need is in the description box. You could also check out my About page. And, ooh, cards flying out all over. And, okay. So we got Queen of Swords right out of the gate, and Judgment card and Justice. Okay, so let's see. What do we got for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for March 25th for end of March 2021? Closing out March. I did pre-shuffle the cards and cleanse them, meditate on the cards. I do between each reading. Okay. Some cards coming out here. So we have Six of Pentacles, the Hierophant. Ooh, that one feels like I should take it first. The World. Very good card. Very good card, Libra. The Star, yes, fabulous cards. Six of Swords, not a bad card. Moving on and upward, moving away from things that don't serve you, changing your atmosphere as well. This is not the best for shuffling the cards. But we'll make it through. Libras always make it through, right? Oh. Yes, they do. We got Ace of Swords. All right, what do we got on the bottom of the deck? Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles for me is you're holding on to things, or they could be personal, they could be financial. You could be holding on to your money. But since I have the Queen of Swords right out of the box, Libra, as the first card, and the overall message or challenge for this reading to be the Four of Pentacles, I would go through the rest of the cards and do our story here, but I would say you may be holding on to some old hurts. You're grasping on to things. You're grasping on, what I'm getting right now is you're grasping on to your security. That's what you're doing. You're grasping on to your security, whatever that means for you. For Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for March 25th through end of March 2021. Then we have the Queen of Swords. Like I had said, I know cards are facing opposite you, but Queen of Swords could have some hurts. Queens are nurturing. With the Court cards, I changed the way that I look at them, and I actually look at it as Knight, Page, King, and Queen. So pretty much the Knight is the Justice card. The Page is the Hanged Man. And then we also have the King, which is transformation, death transformation. And then 14 is the Queen. And I did study this for a while, and this is what makes the most sense to me, because definitely queens have to do with temperance. So because in this way of reading the court cards, the Queen refers back to temperance. I mean, think about the things that temperance means. It's balancing. Queens have excellent communication skills. They nurture beyond many other things. So the Queen of Swords really has to do with communication. What do swords mean? Swords mean thought and action. Now, she has the sword in her hands, but she has the other hand out, so she's approachable. But she is pretty serious. You know, she definitely knows her legalese. Then we have the Judgment card. Judgment card, always, the first two words always come up. If you know my readings, it's wake-up call and releasing of true self. But you have a blessing for it with the angel here. Justice card. I just said legalese. Also a sword in this Justice card's hand. Six of Pentacles. Hierophant, the World, the Star, Six of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. So what this is telling me is definitely, oh, excuse me, I just have to fix this. Okay, sorry, I had to adjust the camera a little and move some stuff. So you're holding on to your sense of security, you're guarding it, and your sense of self is seeking justice. The Justice card has the scales, but also has a sword, just like the Queen of Swords. This has to do with also give and take. The justice that you are going to get regarding your sense of security, your sense of self, guarding it, still approachable, but there are some hurts. It's not just the sense of security that you're holding on to. That comes also with having been burned in the past. The Hierophant is here after the Six of Pentacles because it's telling me that you do things a traditional way. Maybe your family was, I don't know, I'm getting Italian, European, you know, old school, and you do things that way. So you expect give and take based on like the golden rules of traditionally how that was. And keeping that within you is helping you, and you're going into a new chapter now. But it's also lessons learned. And I feel you are victorious, but when I see purple on the world, it doesn't always stand out. I mean, I love purple. It's my favorite. It's my favorite color, purple and green. But when I see it, and I see this nude woman, now I'm reading energy, so it could apply to however it applies. It's just the energy, a female energy. Carefree, vulnerable, and so beautiful. I mean, that's the most beautiful card. It's like you have the universe helping you, all the signs of the universe helping you. You're focusing on yourself with this Four of Pentacles here. You're focusing on yourself, returning to yourself, and letting yourself be vulnerable again. Not just like with the world card doesn't always mean that, but intuitively, I read the cards intuitively as well, not just the regular meaning. And I feel that all eyes are on you and you're sort of balancing. But I also feel you're robbing from Peter to give to Paul, because when I look at the star card, I seriously never got that image when, you know, she has the cisterns, the vessels, pouring the water out onto the ground and also into the water here. And the waters give out ripple effect. So what you do does have a ripple effect. It does always. What we all do, it always does. And you have a little birdie on a tree here checking you out. And I think that is your guardian. That's your angel. Someone is watching out for you that's crossed over onto the other side. Someone specific. Feel it's a mother figure. I think it's a great-grandmother. Not even a grandmother. It's a great-grandmother. Someone who, like, if you looked up on Ancestry, I don't know if I'm supposed to say that, you would, like, look at their picture and be like, oh, my God, that looks like me. And that could be male, female. It could be a grandfather. But I feel like it's, I don't know, it could be male energy too. So I'm going to apply it both, either great-grandfather or great-grandmother. And this world card moves to the star card. It's like the same image, naked, vulnerable. And there's nothing wrong with being naked and vulnerable. We lock ourselves up in the world. We hold on to a lot with the Four of Pentacles. We want security, but, you know, at what cost sometimes? I mean, we don't have a crystal ball. Tarot cards are a snapshot in time. We all have free will. And to tell you the truth, I feel very drawn to do this work. But I never would, only you know your situation and how this applies, and if it's for you. This is a general reading. But I do feel that this significantly applies, each phase of these cards, to specific individuals watching this. And there may be some parts that ring true. You can also check your, this is for Libra, obviously, for March 25th to the end of March 2021. But you could check, you know, your birth chart. It's very easy to go online. And if you know your birth time, not just date, but time, that is very helpful. So if you do have that information, you're able to go on and find out more information, like what your moon sign is, your rising sign, your Venus sign. So I suggest with the star card here that all eyes are on you. I think you should do that. I really think it's important for every person to do that. And numerology is another thing that I am in the process of learning. And it's really freakishly amazing how you can play with those numbers. Even with the tarot cards, you look at the numbers and you get a lot of surprises and a lot of synchronicities. So it's something to really look into. And you don't have to be a master at it. Just, you know, look up your master, your life path number, look up and know what your sun sign, I mean, you know, if you're Libra, your sun sign, your zodiac, your sun sign, you read your horoscope, Libra, in the news, whatever. But look up your moon sign, your rising sign. That's how people see you, how you interact like with the world. You know, your moon sign is the hidden part of you. And Venus sign, well, I'm not going to go there, but, you know, it's a good thing. So check those out and be open. Be open, you know. I don't try to go too woo-woo, but, you know, there's a time to be woo-woo and there's a time to be logical. And I think tarot cards have both, okay? So with the star card here, you're moving on. I didn't say you're moving on. You're moving on to calmer waters, but that's always what this card says. But I feel like that is not really easy to push off from those waters with all those heavy swords in that boat and 2 people. I mean, that's a struggle, but you're going to do it, and you are doing it, Libra. And out of that boat of swords, 6 of swords, you're beginning again with the Ace of Swords. It's a new thought, a new action, new deed. So let's find out what that is. Let's clarify. I'm going to use the Centennial edition of the mini. The mini. I like to say mini. 10 of Pentacles. Okay, well, there's my answer. And the Justice card again. Oh my goodness. And the Queen of Pentacles. I didn't even plan to look at those, but I just did. So the Ace of Swords is regarding this new endeavor, new thought, new action, new deed regarding 10 of Pentacles, long-term security. And remember, the overall challenge or message is 4 of Pentacles. So you're seeking justice and balance regarding a 10 of Pentacles. And you're trying to come out of this and do Queen of Pentacles energy, which is abundance, taking care of the home life. Temperance, I said it relates back to the Queen. Temperance, that's how I read the court cards. The Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, to me, are very stable cards. Even more than the King and the Knight, they're very, very stable. Very stable. So I'm going to definitely focus on Pentacles here. But not just money, security. Your security in the process you're going through right now with that. And it's beautiful. This is a beautiful reading. And then you have 3 of Swords. So I want to see what comes up for that. For Libra, for March 25th through the end of March 2021. I keep looking at the windows because I have windows all along my house here, my husband and my house, and I'm watching the traffic. Like there's so many cars. We live on a main road and there's so many cars going by. So I'm trying to shut off that energy, but what else do we have for Libra? Please and thank you. Clarify. 3 of Swords. Thank you. Did I say Page of Pentacles? Page of Pentacles. Conflict. 5 of Wands. Hierophant coming up again. That is really, really significant for you, Libra. That is really significant. Hermit. So there was some heartbreak, and I feel that's the answer to you holding on to your security, but also hurts with the 4 of Pentacles to the Queen of Swords here. And this 3 of Swords is the other little message outside of this. Inside, outside, in through the outside. You've had heartbreak, conflict regarding your traditional focused way of how you expect your money and your Queen of Pentacle home life security to go. You've had heartbreak over this. This is not a relationship heartbreak. This is heartbreak over the plans you made, okay? Because right here with the Ace of Swords, which is new thought, action, new
coming out of the clouds. You have the Ten of Pentacles, the Justice card, and the Queen of Pentacles. This is a transition here. You're starting again to make those long-term goals, have justice over it, and step back into Queen of Pentacles energy, which I believe that you are Queen of Pentacles. That's your goal. That is your goal. And with this Three of Swords here, you have the Page of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and the Hierophant. I feel like, okay, you're like, okay, now I'm going back in and I'm exploring and I'm beginning again. Because pages study, explore, and the way he's looking at this pentacle in this card, I love the minis, the mini deck. It's like looking at every angle. You're conflicted, or you have conflict about that, but I feel like you're conflicted. But also that two ways. You're conflicted because people make you feel conflicted, because you want a traditional path regarding your money. And maybe that meant, you know, I do this and then I do that and then that, like there's steps, but not everybody does those steps. And then lastly, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit. So you're going back within yourself, and this is a soul's journey for you. So I'm going to pull, let's see, the John Holland Psychic Tarot. I'm going to pull an Oracle card for you. And then I'm going to close the reading, Libra, for March 25th through end of March 2021. Okay? And thank you again for coming by TAROTPOSH. I named the channel and I named my business TAROTPOSH because we're all posh inside. No matter where we went, what we went through, what challenges, we're all posh inside. We're like diamonds inside, and we all need to remember that. No bad self-talk. Hit cancel, cancel when you have those negative thoughts. Cancel, cancel. Cancel, cancel. Just bring in those positive thoughts. It's not easy. Believe me, I've been there. Yeah. But you could do it. Remember, thought, word, deed. What else do we have for Libra to close this reading? Oh. Can't get any better than that, Libra. So, the universe. This is equivalent to the World card again. And as you're coming through this new cycle, it's telling me the universe has your back. And I had said earlier about that great-grandmother. A few times in my readings, here and private readings, I will come up with this card. And not always, but a few times I will come up and I will look at that face and I will be like, this is someone reaching from the other side to tell you the universe has your back and you can get through it. And they have your back. And 2 + 1, 21 is 3, Empress energy. And the stars, your hair is full of stars. That's pretty good. So that's it. That's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading from TAROTPOSH. And that's what I have for you. So I'm going to end the reading now. And check out everything you need in the description box below. And please like and subscribe and spread the love if you enjoyed this and it's significant for you. Okay? Namaste. I pray you find your way. Mwah!